guys, it's Tia here from MomovalltradesDIY. Some of you may know me from my Instagram, MomovallTrades. If you haven't seen my previous video, it's called 6 Dollar Tree Christmas Ornaments. Make sure you check that video out. And today we are making this Christmas wreath pillow. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you some stitches that I did. So that's why I'm showing you the needles that I bought from Walmart. And then the other two you can find from Dollar Tree. This, you can actually find this from Dollar Tree, but I actually had it for a while, so I decided to use it for this video. And what we're going to do is start with taking off the skeleton of the leaves. And just for a head start, I was just going to put my thread into my needle. And yeah, now I'm just about to show you that I'm going to take my leaves together and just cut them. And this is very easy. All you gotta do is just, put them in half and then cut them into leaves. I, at the end, try to make some, little tweak ups onto the leaves so then they can look more like a leaf. And now, once you have a generous amount of leaves, then I'm just going to take my cloth. But before I take my cloth, I'm actually going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to, make sure and see how my wreath looks like. So I kept a gap of 4 inches, so then my wreath can be in the middle. And then I just wanted to see how it looked like with the leaves on, and then once we get an idea of what I wanted, then I was just gonna hot glue them on. Now I'm pretty sure you can see my finger tracing on the cloth. You can also take like some chalk or some pencil and make your circle. I just already had an idea of how much I wanted my circle to be and look like, so that's why I just traced it around my finger. So now that I have an idea of how I want my wreath to look like, then I'm now just going to hot glue it. Now you can also customize this any way you want. You can use like green colored leaves or different types of colors. You can put flowers. And I wanted to keep my leaves very flat because, this is a pillow and we're going to use this. So that's why I wanted to have it kind of flat. And yeah, you can also make 2 wreaths instead of 1. So you can just, decorate it any way you want. I wanted to make a farmhouse style one. So that's why I just made it that way. So before I did my embroidery, I made an outline of what I wanted to write. You can do joy, you can do happy, family, love. I decided to do peace, and that's what I'm going for. Another thing that I did was I took these stickers that I found from Dollar Tree and I just stuck on the letters that spelled peace. This was just something to make this more precise and accurate for me. And then once I had done that, then I started stitching my chain embroidery. Putting the stickers on really helped me because they were my guidelines. Instead, it wasn't really all messed up. So that's why I just put on some stickers. So as you can see here, this is how a chain stitch looks like. They're very simple and easy, and in this video I'm also going to show you how to do a chain stitch. To do this, you will have to first make a knot on the bottom so then the stitch does not get ruined and it just doesn't come off. And then what we do is that you make a little U shape and then you put your needle under your U shape and then, take it up Once you've done that, then you just keep on doing that over and over again, over and under. And basically we're just making our U shape with the thread, and then we're going to take our needle, point it in, and then we just sew it like that. Just do it that way, inward and outward, you know. I'll show you how it looks like in the inside too. So as you can see here, this is how it looks like. You may get a little confused because I already did my P and my E, but it's very simple. You just do it inside and then outside. And what you do is that basically we're just putting our needle through the cloth that we're using here, and then we're just going to use that because we want to make sure that the stitch is shown out and not really shown in the inside. If you still feel overwhelmed or you don't have the materials to stitch, that's not a problem. All you can do is just take your hot glue gun, and you can just write peace or whatever word you want, and then you can just take some paint and paint it over. Make sure you're very careful because you don't want to get the paint color onto the cloth. So what I thought to cute this up a bit more, I made a loop bow on my wreath. And now I am going to hot glue on my tassels. You can do this before putting your polyester or after. I decided to do it before putting my polyester. And just, I love tassels. They just make everything just way more better. So to make this tassel, I am just going to loop this around my hands. And then I am just going to take another string and I'm just going to tie it onto the top. Once you have tied your strings, then I'm just going to take my scissor and just cut it onto the bottom. And then once we've done that, then I'm just going to take my the same thread that we used to do our stitching. I'm just going to take that and then I'm just going to tie it onto the top. And then I'm just going to trim it. Simple as that. So since I wanted this to be on the corners of my pillow, make sure you repeat this step 4 times. And now, I am now going to take my hot glue gun and just hot glue onto the sides of my pillow, and then I'm just going to leave one side open. This is similar and just like my my pillow tree DIY that I did. If you haven't seen that video, then make sure you check that one out too. And then I'm just going to stuff it with my polyester. now once it's all nice and fluffy, I am now just going to hot glue at the end and then just hot glue my tassels onto the corner. And there, that is our Christmas farmhouse style pillow. It is so beautiful. I mean, like when I would just put it in my living room, I just couldn't stop staring at it. It was just gorgeous. And this is like one thing I really love about Dollar Tree pillows is that you can like find these cloths like either from like the kitchen section or as I found it from like the auto services section. And you could just make such gorgeous pillows out of them, and it was just really fun, and I just enjoyed my time while making this pillow, and I just had so much fun doing my stitching. It just brought back my childhood memories, and it was like really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and now let's all spread the love. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and let me know if you've ever done stitching too in your childhood. You know, we all come